Looking good, my guy.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NEXT along with your issue and secret feature to 555. The relations team will respond immediately. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game.
There are still 6 available upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Coming up soon, it's Brooklyn Nets Dance Team Calendar Day. That's right, the Brooklyn Nets have a calendar for every fan in attendance on game days. So come out and get yours. Fans, don't forget about our Ballhead Giveaway Day. After the game, bring your family and get free one-night Ballhead. Don't miss the Nets game, Nets fans. The first 15,000 fans will get their very own Nets Love Swing t-shirt. You won't want to miss that.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Chicago Bulls have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Nets. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the 4th member of our team, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. White and Levine are out on the wings. Jalen Smith is out there with Williams. And it's MP in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Shake Milton out there with Cameron Thomas. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the center position. You take a look at the Nets. They're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with the win.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Milton finds Thomas. Now here's Claxton. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by White.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
White against Thomas. Outside Milton. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Thomas against White. Pass to Finney-Smith. Thomas outside. Chicago with a rebound. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 7.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. He's been working with his assistant coaches, trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim, coupled with the deep range, makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. MP drives in. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Outside Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Milton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jalen Smith. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Milton. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Brooklyn. Milton hits them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. MP finds Williams. And there's the lob. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Outside Bogdanovic. The 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
LaVine passes to MP. Chalk up 2 there. 13 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Bogdanovic on the wing. He's covered by LaVine. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bulls leading by 4. Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Milton. Now here's Melton. Outside Bogdanovic. 3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. And we've got 1:18 left now in the first quarter. Here's MP. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 17.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Now Melton. Outside Johnson. Hits the 3-pointer.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
Stolen by Sharp. Williams from long range. Now pulls it in. Bulls leading by 5. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is, he's proven to be much more than that.
Finney-Smith checked in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. left in the first quarter. Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Craig. Levine comes in for Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Ball.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Jalen Smith, Ayo Dosunmu out there with MP. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Brooklyn trailing. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with 44 points, and he knocked down some trays last game. A great sign for his team. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Melton misses. Bulls leading by 5. Levine passes to MP. MP converts on the break.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
And Jordi Fernandez called. Timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Wilson comes in for Finney Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. And Simmons is subbed in for Melton. And the Bulls also making a change. White's checked in. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's MP, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nick Claxton.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
For Brooklyn, Johnson, he's checked in for Wilson, and Milton subbed in for Simmons. No good on the second free throw. Bogdanovich against MP. Outside Johnson. Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Defensively, if Cam Thomas is in pick and roll action, stop the ball first. You know he wants to score.
MP inside. Covered by Milton. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Thomas outside. Melton with a screen on White. Johnson on the wing. Claxton against Smith. Claxton passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Milton for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's MP. The shake. Work in the interior. MP.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Thomas against White, and it's good for 2. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. 1:03 left in the first half of this game. From deep, MP. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 8. Here's Johnson. And here's Melton. Thomas, right side. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. And a missed layup.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
That one's good for 2.
Well, you can't allow MP to get into the lane. Even when you body up to him, he's still able to score it.
Milton passes to Johnson. Thomas outside. Milton for 3. They get it back. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. MP outside. The kick out to White. Milton with a steal. White with the steal. MP, the pass to Craig. Claxton with the block. And he's able to get it back. MP getting it done for the Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Brooklyn Nets.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot.
Yeah, the only way to slow down a team with good scores is to disrupt their rhythm. Otherwise, you can fire up that barbecue.
Man, that was 1987 all over again.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Let's get an update on DeAnthony Melton. What's the latest, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. With the final games of the season ahead, this is the worst-case scenario injury for them. Here's hoping they can adjust. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Cam Thomas out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Here's MP following the bucket by Brooklyn. Good on the shot. MP's got 34.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
MP against Milton. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by White. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP. Pass to Smith. Over Claxton. A nice shot by Smith.
That's what you call playing with passion and getting after it, Jalen Smith.
And Milton's got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point game, and Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Chicago. Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
To the middle. Here's Melton. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Melton's got his first points of the game.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. From deep, Melton. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up.
We've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And so in the game for the Bulls, Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Smith. Then it's MP. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. Bogdanovich, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Here's Wilson. Sharp, a screen on MP. Melton passes to Sharp. Outside Bogdanovich. Melton against MP. Pass to Sharp. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Bulls leading by 16. MP with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. And MP throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Drains the triple.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
MP drives in. Sharp grabs the miss. Nets trail by 15. Pass to Williams. Inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his team. Right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Levine comes in for Dosunmu.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Thomas, that's good.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Bulls leading by 12. MP drives in. Oh, wow!
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. White against Thomas, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by White. White's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. And the layup is good. MP's got 46.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Milton finds Thomas. Finney Smith a screen. Thomas misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 48.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Drops in the 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Claxton a screen on White. 5 on the clock. Outside Finney Smith. Fires for 3. Smith with the rebound. Chicago leading by 17.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Their great effort on both. Both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Now here's Melton. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Melton on the wing. Over ball. And he can't bank that one in. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to...
And it's good. He hits another one.
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. Pass to Clowney. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Just saw MP.
Go.